Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to do this video and I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and I think it's the perfect time to do it because it is quarantine and a lot of people are picking up on new hobbies and new interests and stuff like that. One of my favorite hobbies is bullet journaling, and I've been doing it for, I want to say 2 years. So I guess you can call me a pro, right? A lot of people want to start bullet journaling, but they don't know what to do, like supplies. They think they can't draw, you know, they're not creative. But so today I'm going to be showing you guys my tips and tricks, what I do, where I got my stuff, and like inspiration for each page and whatever. So let's get into it. Well, I use bullet journaling to plan, stay productive, to stay on top of things. It helps me stay organized somehow. It's really helpful. Like, you might not think it is, but I promise it is. So when I first started, I was just thinking I can do it for months because I use it for like a monthly planner, and it happened to grow into more things in here. And so I have events down to do, goals and notes in here, and even birthdays, in case you're not too good at that. And then it transformed into more things and not just months. So here's a workout plan. Yeah, it was treadmill and stuff and abs, and then self-care, YouTube video ideas. And so that's what this one is all about YouTube and goals and stuff like that. And I also planned my Sweet 16 in here, and I did that like super cute. I was proud of myself. I only did it January and March. Trust me, it'll be like that. Like, you'll skip around and eventually you'll get on a schedule or a track, or you can always set a reminder to say bullet journal or journal. And trust me, everything is not perfect, because what is that? And it's just more like trial and error. Practice makes perfect. I also like putting quotes in here because it also fills up blank pages, if that makes sense. Like, me and Eden talked about this word randomly. It was like rad. And so yeah, I just did that. Here's my summer bucket list. School started. Here's August. It was very simple and cute. See, this is what happens when you rip a page out, because it's connected to a page. And yeah, so I don't want to throw it away because it's actually cute and goes with my theme. So, but yeah, here's September. That was really colorful with koi fish, and it's just perfect. I love this. This is my favorite thing ever. When people ask when they see my bullet journal, I show them this page. Anyway, you can do weekly planner, because I have homecoming week in here. It does not have to be over the top. It could be simple and plain. And this is so cute. Oh my gosh. So y'all get the point. You do not need like expensive markers or expensive pens and stuff like that, because you could literally use some Sharpie highlighters. I don't, but I use markers that I got from Amazon. I think it was like 50 for $10, and that's definitely a steal, okay? Because it's so many. Some of these colors you probably won't even use because there's so much. And I'm like, markers, they're pretty like fine tip, kind of, because you can make wide strokes and fine strokes. And then for pens are important because not all the time you'll need a marker, and sometimes markers are too big sometimes. The pens I use, these are expensive pens, sorry. Peppermint InkJoy pens, and they're really good. And then another type of pen or marker type thing is the Papermate Flare, the felt tip pen, and it's great, it's awesome. And then highlighters. I don't use these because it's just, I use Zebra Mildliner highlighters, and these are kind of pricey, but they work really good, and they're double-ended. There's a highlighter side, and then it's the pen side, I guess. Also, I don't have it with me, but like the last supply you need is a ruler. How else are you gonna get cute boxes like this if you don't have a ruler? The more you practice and stuff, you will eventually like not have to use a ruler, because I lose that thing constantly, and so I'll just be like sketching it out and erasing whatever. Most of everything I get from Amazon, Walmart, or literally school supplies, stuff like that. You don't have to go all out if you don't want to, you know, and you don't have to spend big bank on some pens and markers and highlighters, because some of that stuff you already have at home, or siblings or parents have that stuff. So mainly I get inspiration from Pinterest. Pinterest is my best friend, okay? And Pinterest should be your best friend when starting bullet journaling or any journaling, because it has everything. Even when you don't know what you want to bullet journal, go on Pinterest and it'll tell you some things. Like, it could be like traveling, like packing list, calendars, goals, like things you want to achieve, even food if you want to write that down. But like I was saying, Pinterest comes in handy. Also, there are a lot of journalists and bullet journalists on Instagram. My favorite one is Studying, and I think it's Haley's Journal, something like that. Yeah, there's plenty of those on Instagram that you can also look at, and they have their like monthly spreads, and they also share supplies they use and stuff. Yeah, one thing you can search up is, well, they give you all of these when you just type in bullet, okay? So you know there's plenty out there. I'm gonna do bullet journal layout as weekly things, months, like even simple journaling like that. Highlight of my day, birthdays, like I said, and then about me, and then routine. So like I was saying, there's plenty out there. I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but like people use doodling. I did like the koi fish and those fireworks, that was for January, and like popsicles for summer, stuff like that. All you have to do is look up bullet journal doodles, and it'll show you. Or like bullet journaling fonts. It's like so much stuff on Pinterest that'll help you out if you're stuck. And I love that about it, because you won't get stuck, I promise. And bullet journal doodles, and like I said, even like handwritings, and then borders step by step and stuff like that. So here are some doodles, like plants, banners. There's just different doodles you could do depending on your theme. Your bullet journal or journal is basically about you. Make it, I'm not getting all comfortable here. Make your bullet journal or journal yours. Like, yeah, there's plenty of inspiration out there, but you might not find anything. So take some of that and flip it into yours, okay? That's mainly what I do. And now you don't have to be super creative. You don't necessarily have to know how to draw, because there's stuff out there that teaches you how to draw, okay? Like I said, practice makes perfect. With all that info and my tips and tricks, I guess those are tips and tricks. It was just what I do. I hope you guys start bullet journaling, because it's super fun. It relieves stress. Or if you're ever bored like now, I think you should start one if you haven't. So take advantage of this time and start journaling. I will link some of the stuff down below, like some of the supplies I have and where I get my journals. I usually buy them on Amazon, but I noticed Walmart starts selling them. So I hope I've inspired you guys to start journaling, or wanting to get into it, or just looking at the stuff. If you stuck around this long, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It'll mean a lot. Bye bye.